In this video, Kanye West says he has issues with Jesus and that he didn't help him when he was praying.
You know, at one point, we hear, and this is all you. We hear, Jesus is king. We hear this, but that's all you. Then there's sometimes you just want to say, man, not okay, but you just want to say, man, this is what I'm feeling right now. Are you in that space where you're comfortable enough to say, this is where I am right now? I'm still a man of God. Jesus still is king, but this is vultures right now. This is where I am.
It is, but I have my issues with Jesus. There's a lot of stuff I went through that I prayed and I didn't see Jesus show up. So I had to put my experience in this world, my experience with my children, my experience with other people, my experience with my account, my experience with my brand, and my experience with the level of music that I was dealing with in my own hands. Like a lot of times I just feel like in our society in America, people, Christians, we're depend on Jesus so much that we won't put the word in ourselves. And the main thing that really that I don't rock with is like, it's just always like, I'm gonna pray for you. And it's just like, you can act.
So it seems like here Kanye, he fell out of faith with Jesus Christ because Jesus didn't answer most of his prayers that he wanted answered. So in this case, he took it upon himself to get things done. But this is where the Bible comes in, and it says, your will is not my will, and your thoughts are not my thoughts. So by going in your head and you plan out your life, you're actually planning it with the devil, because the devil is inside your mind whenever you go into thoughts and you become unconscious. He took it up on himself. Now it's my will, when you should just let the Lord dwell in you and things will just happen naturally. But you yourself want things to happen so much, you end up plotting with the devil, and he might give you what you want, he might not. But most of the time, he's gonna give you what you want because he wants you to come back, and he's gonna use that to control you. So every time you need something, you're gonna go to the devil, and you're missing Jesus Christ that is in the present, which is now. And you should just let his will be done. Like Jesus said, Father, not by my will, but by your will, it shall be done. And I get it. He's saying a lot of people pray, and then because they pray, they just think it's just going to happen. Of course, you need to put work in, because Jesus is not God. God is not going to just let things happen without you ever doing anything. You have to make sacrifices. You have to, learn about your job. Like, what are you doing for your job? What side business you're doing? You have to learn these things, and God will give you the answers right there. There are many times I'm doing videos and I'm like, I should learn new things, and I get it. Like, it just happens naturally that things just come across to me that I need to learn, and I'm not thinking about it. It just happens naturally, So you just need to keep doing what you're doing, but it will happen naturally, and then you will know it's being done by God and not your own will. And that's just the difference.
Actually physically do something yourself too, more than just pray. And
a lot of people pray, not wrong or not right, it's up to you, but a lot of people misinterpret or misunderstand the Bible when it says pray. People pray physically. Actually, when you pray physically, you're praying to the devil. Jesus said, go within your closet, and go within your closet. Okay? Not pray physically and ask, oh God, give me this, give me that, da. No, you need to go in your closet and pray.
We're so in this mentality that's all that needs to happen, but we ain't praying our way out of prison. We ain't praying our way out of the abortion clinics. We ain't praying our way to get our land back that was always ours. the gentrification after the Harlem Renaissance and Black Wall Street was burned to the ground. Them prayers ain't working. We got.
We need to let go of the past, because the past keeps hindering a lot of people. They get stuck. And when you're stuck and you die in that state that you're in, you're going to be in hell. People need to just let go and live in the now. Why are you worrying about things that happened so long ago? Yes, read about it, but don't hold on to it, right?
Had to apply actual physical building partnerships, and it don't start unless we could really be real with each other and say, this is what I did, this is what I did. Like, I mean, look at this. I know I'm not going to third rail y'all interview, but look at the power of what happened when me and Kyrie was on the same page. See, that's what's scary. But what they do is they put us each in a silo and say, your grandmother going to lose her crib, and this going to, you know how many threats we've been dealt with? And I didn't pray my way through them threats either. I had to get up and do it myself. I had so much to do, I ain't had time.
Yeah. What he's not realizing here, that so many things were against him, and God was actually giving him the will to go through all these bad things that are happening to him. You're going to go through bad times when you're with the Lord, really bad times, but you should consider them great times, because they're a learning experience. He's preparing you for something even greater. You should be glad that you're going through these hard times, because guess what? It shows you who people are. People are evil. It will show you. And then you have discernment, and you'll be able to live even a better life. But you have to understand what is happening.
Time to pray. So that's where.
Or not even understand, just let it happen. Let the Lord pour into you. You don't need to understand. Because when you understand something, you hold on to it. You don't want to hold on to anything. You shouldn't be holding on to anything.
That's what my issue is. And look where I'm at today.
Show up.
Show up. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And he's not even understanding that was the will of God. Put him in this position. He actually show up.
And I understand that that's
for a word, he's still around. He's still doing his thing. You know what I'm saying?
controversial